Hello, and welcome back to the definitive Starship review series without access to a proper table. What?
Your hands.
Lower? I can kind of see. Where today, I am joined by Star Trek Newbie, Alex, and we are going to be going through the Universe Collection of Starships. I mean, Alex, it's been a while. You're a little less of Star Trek Newbie. You've actually seen probably a little over 10% of all of Star Trek.
Tasha died.
Yes, we're through Skin of Evil. Spoilers, I guess, if you're Star Trek Newbie yourself. But we've got quite a few ships to get through today, so how about we just get started? First ship, then? Bam! One of the XLs. Is it framed?
It's framed.
I'm
gonna just get it all in frame by doing this. It looks like it should be in Star Wars.
Yes, it does. I think that's what everyone says. This is the hero ship of Picard, the La Sirena. It is not Starfleet. It is not... I don't even think it's Federation, actually. But, so it's about 30 years into where you are in Star Trek. 30 years in the future. And yes, it does look... Oh, yes. I forgot about this, the staple of the Star Trek Newbie series. What do you think of it?
It looks more Star Trek when it's upside down because it's not painted.
I think the paint's fine, actually. I mean, it's kind of grown on me over the years, the La Sirena. It's still not great.
Looks like a bug.
It's a cargo kind of freight tug ship that someone converted into the Millennium Falcon, is basically what it is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so it's a weird ship. It's a smaller ship. How would you rate it?
It has a face. I'm supposed to rate these things?
Yes, I've just decided.
On what scale?
Whatever you feel like.
Are you gonna put up graphics for our ratings?
Look, just rate it and I'll figure it out later. How do you rate this ship?
I give it... 2 Romulans out of 12 Vulcans.
Alright. Solid start. By the way, because this is the Universe Collection, I've actually personally reviewed all these ships in a bit more detail. I'll probably link those in like a card or something if people want to watch those. So, Alex, most of these ships for the start are going to be in that era of 2399. So about 30 years ahead of where you are in the next generation.
Okay.
So I just, they're all going to be about that. So leading into it, here is a Federation ship. The USS Zeng He, the Inquiry class.
What?
Inquiry class, USS Zeng He.
Zeng He.
Zeng He. I believe it is named after some Chinese person of interest.
Then it would be Zheng, not Zeng.
Look, I haven't seen Picard in a while.
It's just an Enterprise.
It's just an Enterprise.
Yes, it is. It's a more egg-shaped Enterprise.
I mean, it's a lot like the Enterprise E that you haven't seen. It's kind of its successor, so that makes sense.
It's just an... Oh no! Another Enterprise!
Yes, I believe this is Starfleet's most powerful warship at the time it was built.
What?
I mean, they were more combat ready 30 years from... A lot is going to happen in Star Trek in the 30 years after where you are.
I give it... 5 Tasha out of, 7 Worfs, then.
5 Tashas out of 7 Worfs, alright.
No, these are not going to be consistent. Thanks for, letting me do my own system.
So the next ship...
Oh, cool, I forgot we had all Trek movies. Sorry, I got distracted by our DVDs.
The next ship, Alex, is quite interesting. Don't try and peek at them. It is yet another Federation design, again from the year 2399. It is the... USS Toussaint of the Inquiry class.
What?
What do you mean? What? We did that one already.
It's the same thing, just different turbos.
I don't know what you mean. It's got different numbers. It's got different names.
It's the same thing, just different turbos.
No, this one's a bit bigger.
It's the same thing, but different turbos. It gets the same score.
What was the score again?
5
Okay.
Worfs out of 7 Tashas, or reverse of that.
5 wharfs out of reverse. It gets 7 wharfs out of 5 Toshas.
Anyways,
The next
it's the same thing. Is this gonna be the same thing again?
No, it is not going to be the same thing again. It is actually going to be... this one's kind of interesting, actually. Again, it's from Picard, but... Bam! Oops, I realized I used to not tell you that.
That's a sea manatee.
A sea manatee?
A sea manatee. No, not sea manatee. Sea pancake.
Do you know...
The flappy ones. Google sea pancake for me. Do it. Just don't question.
Like is in the ocean?
A stingray! That's the one I was thinking of. It looks like a stingray.
Funny. Do you want to turn it upside down for a sec?
It looks like the mystical goose stingray from that's a burb. It's a Romulan.
Yes, it's a Romulan. It is the modern
chicken of the sea.
It is the modern version
chicken of space
of the original Romulan ship from TOS. So it's kind of like some Romulan guy got a classic ship, did it up a bit, and this is the modern take on the classic design.
Got it. They hot rodded an old ship.
So you should have recognized it, yeah. How do you rate it, though? Is, a retake on a classic design. Very famous design, the Balance of Terror Bird of Prey.
I rate 3 Spock stat out of Spock.
3 Spock stat out of Spock.
Because he played a Romulan.
He did play a Romulan. I think I might have said this before, but when we first watched Balance of Terror, we did it in production order, which might matter. When the Romulan guy came on, the guy, was it Mark Antony, I think he plays? Alex was like, oh my god, it's Spock's dad. And I was like, hang on, I think that actually is Spock's dad. So, Alex, next one. I will tell you, it's another Federation ship. It's not the same as the other two, so don't worry. Don't worry. This one, what's its name again? This one is the USS Vivian Fry.
It's the same ship, Nathan!
No, what do you mean? It's got red turbos. I don't understand. It's completely different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's got yellow lights.
It has different.
It's got blue impulse.
Nathan, I'm gonna make you put in a poll when you release this.
What?
Are these the same ship?
No, this one's the Vivian Fry. This one's the Toussaint, the Zeng He.
They look the same. In
fact, the Inquiry class. What?
Oh,
shit. If you just realized that this one's a different color of that one, somehow you're wrong.
It's the same ship.
All right. How do you rate the Vivian Fry?
The same as I rated this one. I don't remember what it was, but the same
5
as I rated that one.
5 Toshas out of 7 Wharves.
Yeah. That's what it's the same thing, Nathan.
I've got good news and bad news for you,
It's just
Alex.
a player 2. Is this the evil version?
No, these are all Federation. I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is there's a 4th one that is the red version of this. The good news is I don't own it. Eaglemoss went under before I could get it. Alex.
What?
For a video, I need you to review this starship. It's brand new. What do you think? It's a brand new ship.
It's just another Enterprise. Why do you
it's brand new.
Me Enterprises? It says Maui.
It's nothing like the last 3. Exactly. It's the Maui. It's not the other ones.
What can I say except you're welcome?
All right. How many Mauis out of Maui do you give it?
Maui of Montanui.
I don't know. I'm gonna edit that. This is infamously known as the copy-paste fleet. Because...
I can see why.
Most people thought it was one ship when the show aired. Funny enough, they made 4 ships, but only 3 of them made it onto the screen. I don't know if it was these 3. But yes, this fleet has become somewhat infamous, and ever since then, the designers have kind of gone above and beyond it having so many different starships. Like, love them or hate them, you can't deny there are a lot of starships in modern Star Trek.
Yeah. Now I can see that ship is different, but these two, these are the same ship, Nathan.
Starfleet had a fleet
You're not gonna
entirely composed of these ships.
Oh no, it's another Enterprise!
When you asked if the next ship was the same as the other 2, I may have had this one in my hand.
Nice.
All right. Are you ready for something different?
I'm tempted next time you get me to do a thumbnail for you to just give you a recolor of one I've already done for you and be like, no, it's different, Nathan. This one's blue.
We already do that. I recolor them myself. You'll notice a sentence I say a lot in modern Star Trek is interesting. It's an interesting design. You look
Is
afraid.
that a good thing or a bad thing?
That depends on who you ask.
Oh dear.
Not this one. I'm just gonna let you bam.
That's Lotor's ship again.
Kinda.
Why is it broken? Did you break it? It's broken.
It's dingy for plot reasons. This
I am the all-seeing eye.
This is a...
I don't like it. I like symmetricity.
Yeah, this is known as a Fenris Ranger ship. They operate
Fenrir.
in the neutral zone, and it's kind of like a one-person little ship. You know, that's like a cockpit. And there was something else I was gonna say.
Illegal aliens.
There was something else I was gonna say, and I don't remember about the Fenris ship.
It's a boat.
They're all boats. We've been over this, remember? This one actually is a boat, but less a boat when you turn it upside down. It's interesting. Oh yeah, I also feel like it's a bit more Star Wars. Like
Between this and the red one?
the dinginess, the asymmetry of it all. I remember complaints of like
It looks like the Green Goblin's rider from that one
it does. I've got that in Lego. Spider-Man.
From that one Spider-Man movie. Not like
it does
not like
actually.
Tom Holland, but like
Yeah.
Garfield dude.
The one I've got
Whatever
in Lego.
Garfield, yeah. It's the Green Goblin's
Andrew
rider.
Garfield. But I remember complaints that the Picard ships looked kind of Star Wars because
That's not Star Wars, it's MCU. It's Marvel. That's what it is.
well, this isn't Federation.
Is
it's
Spider-Man Marvel or
asymmetrical.
DC? I don't know.
Marvel.
It's Marvel.
It's dingy. Which yes, Star
rom-com?
Trek wasn't. Funny enough, these ships, which actually, when you get over the fact they're copy pasted, are pretty Starfleet, were actually
yeah, they're Starfleet. They just all look the same.
they
This
were
doesn't make
actually
this fun.
designed in, I believe, 2002 during classic Star Trek for a game that never got released. So these are actually kind of like classic designs that just took a while to get out there. Which I think it shows. It's very much post-Nemesis-y extended
I can't
canon.
see the Green Goblin Rider as anything but the Green Goblin Rider because
Oh, yes.
it doesn't look as Star Wars as the other one.
How many Andrew Garfields do you rate this out of Tobey Maguire's?
I rate it.
I really hope you know the third actor who played Spider-Man and you just rated it like that.
I just said it was like Tom Holland. The current
Oh,
guy
I didn't
playing.
get. I got it wrong.
It is
yeah.
Tom Holland on a scale of
I
Andrew
meant-
Garfield to Tobey Maguire.
I meant to say Tom Holland, but instead I said Tobey Maguire.
It is
so-
Tom Holland on a scale
of
of
Andrew Garfield to Tobey Maguire. That's really high, probably.
You're a beautiful woman, probably.
This one, Alex.
Yee.
It's quite interesting. Bam.
It's the Green Goblin Rider again.
Actually, this one is more the Green Goblin glider. Who do you think made it?
Romulans.
This is Romulan Vessel,
Where's the
$23.99.
Where's-
Good name.
bird?
Birds. Yeah. I do like this about Picard is they bring the birds back.
No, bat burb. Uh-oh.
They do bring the birds back. On the underside of the Romulans, which is nice.
Bat burb. Bat burb. Bat burb.
It's kind of bombery to me, which is interesting
Jason Bomber?
because this is not the Romulan bomber. What is it? Well, you didn't put 7 upside down or the copy
I
place.
couldn't figure out how to make that one go upside down. Plus, this one has burb.
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 Better than
Burb.
fish. I
Burb.
got a comment on that video that was just fish. I think all the comments on that video are fish now.
Burb. But not B-I-R-D, it's B-I-R-B.
Yes, burb. Burb.
Burb.
Any other thoughts on the Batarang Burb?
If an evil Rowlet drove a ship, it would be this ship.
It's very imperial.
That
Like,
way the Borb would draw the burb.
if
would
it
drive
wasn't
the
a
burb.
bird, it would be very Star Wars because it's imperial.
No, it'd be Marvel.
Yeah, well, Marvel also does birds, don't they? With the Avengers stuff. Like, bird.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, but like their ships and stuff are bird. But it's pretty good, I think.
Burb.
Rank it.
It is on the scale of bird to Borb, it is burb.
Yes. I think we all saw that one coming. Very well deserved.
And if you're ever wondering what a Borb is, just look up Pokemon like Hoot Hoot and Rowlet, and those are Borbs.
I see.
Borb. It's a bird orb. Borb.